In a perfect scenario, there'd be no traffic crashes or accidents, but we know that's not realistic, right? But the city of Toledo says its Vision Zero initiative is aiming to keep our roadways safer. That includes some training on some specific types of intersections. This afternoon, we have Stephanie Bartlett, City of Toledo's Vision Zero director, along with Natalie Haase, traffic safety health educator, the health department, here to explain. Welcome to both of you. Let's start with Vision Zero. Very noble intentions, and I guess we all want that. But if we can get this and kind of minimize the serious accidents, and that's why we're seeing more roundabouts.
That's true. So roundabouts have been shown to reduce fatals and serious injury crashes by up to 80%. So why wouldn't we want to put them everywhere?
Well, you know, people can't flat out run a roundabout like with a stoplight, so you got to at least slow down a little bit. At least that's the way I drive.
They can try, I guess, and they have. But yeah, roundabouts naturally slow the traffic down. You should be going about 20 to 25 miles an hour as you enter them. So it really makes it safer for everybody traveling on the roads, off the roads, and you know, no matter how you're going through a roundabout, either as a pedestrian or as a bicyclist, it's just much safer when the vehicles are traveling slower.
So Natalie, you're involved with basically with the health department, helping health, teaching us how to use roundabouts if we're uncomfortable with it. So there's actually a roundabout school, and we've done stories on that in the past. Yeah. How many people are coming out for that, and how successful has it been?
Yeah, so this is our third one, our first one partnering with the city. So our other two were with the Lucas County engineers, and we had about 15 come total last time, and then we have 17 right now signed up for this one. So we are accepting walk-ins. It is this coming Monday from 9 to 3 at Joe E. Brown Park. So we're just giving the educational standpoint. You know, a lot of these people haven't gone through roundabouts or haven't been taught the proper way to go through roundabouts. So they bring the engineering standpoint. We work with law enforcement as well, and then I come and bring that education to them. What's
the demographic like in these classes? I would think that it'd be the older folks who are a little less comfortable with that. But when you think about it, none of us have really done roundabouts unless you traveled elsewhere.
Exactly. So the students going through driving school right now are really exposed to it. We had one person that was 16 coming through. Last time we had two 40-year-olds, and we're typically seeing the 70-plus population come.
Now, Stephanie, this Vision Zero, there's been other parts of the plan. Tell us about that.
So Vision Zero is really the commitment to eliminate fatal and serious injury crashes in the city of Toledo. It really focuses on the fact that every crash is preventable, and it's
probably slowing everyone down, right? Because many of us, I'm not going to name names, unless I look in the mirror, got kind of a lead foot. And so I know there's other things, rumble strips in streets, there are various things they've been doing. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so the speed of the vehicle is directly related to the severity of the crash. So if you're going 20 miles an hour and you hit a pedestrian, that pedestrian has a higher chance of survivability, about 13% fatal rate. But if you're going 40 miles an hour, then the chance of it being a fatal or serious injury crash goes up to 73. So, you know, there's a big discrepancy between how fast a vehicle is going and how severe the crash is. So, you know, 85% of the population here travels by car, but almost half of the fatal and serious injury crashes that are happening to people outside of the vehicle.
Really?
That's true.
Natalie, share with us, if you would, with the schools, what does it all do? Are you driving through roundabouts with an instructor to give you an idea how to approach it a little bit?
Excuse me. I need to take over for a second.
Yeah, so we have Toledo Driving School coming with an instructor to help. They're going to sit in the car with the people that have signed up, and they'll take you through all the roundabouts that we have over near Joey Brown Park, which is where we're setting up. So you get some one-on-one training with a driving instructor. And then we've got information back at our tabling event that we can provide to everybody on the safety and benefits of roundabouts. And we're available to walk you through a roundabout if you want to experience it as a pedestrian and get some tips on that as well.
We have a minute left, but what's the big picture here in building more roundabouts? Are we just beginning this now, or are we pretty much done with the roundabouts?
I wouldn't say we're done with the roundabouts. you know, we only have one slated right now over by Whitmer High School that is going to construction, but City of Toledo currently has 15 roundabouts and Lucas County has another 30. So they're getting harder and harder to avoid. Even if you don't like them, you know, if you're traveling outside of the city, chances are you're going to come across a roundabout, and we want to make sure that you know how to safely navigate it.
Can you talk now?
I think so.
Okay, a quick, give us an idea. The schools are coming up. There's some more coming down the road.
Yep, we're gonna hopefully have one every month from now until the springtime. You know, maybe not during winter time because it's gonna be a little nasty out there. But coming the spring up until the summer, one a month, weekends. So definitely look for us on Facebook.
Stephanie and Natalie, thank you so much for coming in. And just a reminder, if we maybe put our phones down while we're driving, gee, that would be great. I almost got taken out last week with somebody coming into there. Should have yelled for me, and she's on her phone. So there's that.